Feels like one of those weeks where anime games decided to just shadow drop a bunch of stuff. We got a patch and DLC for Bleach. We got a patch and DLC for Naruto Shinobi Striker, as well as a lot of stuff on Guilty Gear Strive. That was not a surprise. That one was announced. But we have a brand new look at My Hero Alls Justice with the battle systems breakdown, and we have learned a lot by watching this trailer. Welcome to today's Around the Bush. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Around the Bush for August 22nd, 2025, and the headliner, Alls Justice Battle System trailer. What a trailer. This was incredible, and to help me break it down, we have Mr. Medium Smoke. How's it going?
Hello. Everything's going good here. All I gotta say is, if you dislike the words Big Fiction, Goat, Raw, Fire, click off the stream.
Smoke is gonna glaze the crap.
Great.
He's gonna glaze the crap out of this game. Now, I did a little breakdown. This was live on stream, and I've uploaded it to YouTube. I think most of the mechanics, actually, I'll say like everything I broke down, I still stand by. I think most of the predictions are good. Some of the speculations are still speculations. We don't know for sure, of course. But I think pretty solid breakdown overall. Today, I think we should focus on the stuff that we missed, the stuff that we only discovered afterwards. But in general, if you missed this is a 3v3 tag game where everyone has a different health bar. You need to take down all 3 health bars. We are speculating that these are not rounds. This is a 1-round game. These are resources that we're going to talk about in a second, because that's part of the big speculation. But the way you can tag into each character is insane. There's like 1,000 different ways of tagging, obviously during combos, but also as you whiff buttons. There's a guard cancel switch. This game is going to be peak degeneracy. It's just going to be...
What I noticed regarding switching is that switching offensively is half cooldown, while switching defensively is full cooldown.
And that's why we have Smoke right here, because these details, we missed them as we watched the first breakdown. Yeah, we can talk about a ton of different details on how this game is different. I think the big one to me is the big criticism that Once Justice has always gotten, which was this game is floaty. This game doesn't look good. This game's floaty as hell. I will say, looks-wise, I don't think it looks that different. The models have been upgraded for sure. But the floaty feel, I feel like they made a decent attempt at tackling that criticism. Because when you are comboing in the air, and for most of the time, you're still floating, technically. You're still off the ground. But the animation is a lot snappier. And I think that helps fight that floaty feel that the first 2 games were so heavily criticized for.
Yeah, I think that's mainly about the animation and the overall flow of the combos, because everything is a little faster, a little snappier, but in terms of movement, of jumping and such, it looks to be more or less the same as Once Justice 2, which I find good because it's what gives the series its own uniqueness compared to Storm, for example.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, to this Bakugo combo, like, just how far off the ground are you, right? Just look at how high up in the air Bakugo goes against Abi here. Like, I can't even see the ground. It's insane. But let's talk about some of the details that we may have missed in this breakdown. We are speculating about a few things that they might be removing from the previous Once Justice games. Obviously, I talked about a lot the stuff that this game was adding, a lot of the new systems, but there's also things that might be getting removed. The first one maybe we should talk about is dash canceling. Dash canceling used to be just from the first game essential to a lot of things, combos or block strings in the second one especially. Basically, with any action after a quirk or a normal attack on hit or block, you could spend a little bit of meter to dash cancel and just extend that combo or extend the pressure somehow. We haven't seen any of that here. The bar for Plus Ultra is only split into 3 different pips and not split further than that like the first game was. Which could be a hint that they are removing it, but just because they didn't use it, that doesn't mean it's not in the game. It's just something we're questioning at this point.
Yeah, the first game had just a single bar that you fill up 3 times. Dash cancels were free. The second time divided it into 9 with a Plus Ultra meter, and that division works that every letter is a dash cancel.
Exactly.
Not here anymore. So it feels like the Plus Ultra meter is tailored specifically to be. You do a Plus Ultra with every character. And speaking of Plus Ultra, it's also something I want to discuss, because if you look in this trailer, Davi does his own Plus Ultra, and it's labeled as Plus Ultra.
True.
It's but if
Plus
you look
Ultra right
at
there,
the previous
which is,
game,
I believe, block plus circle, right? Or,
yes.
Yeah.
In the previous game, you had Plus Ultra 1 and Plus Ultra 2.
True.
Plus Ultra 1 in West Justice 2 was block plus quirk 1, or R1 and triangle.
Yeah.
Which was changed to...
Yeah, that input is taken now. That is the new input for the counterattack. It's no longer tilt into attack. The yellow attack is now block into quirk 1, which means that is taking the Plus Ultra 1. Maybe characters don't have a level 1 and a level 2 anymore, which I could see making sense because it's now a tag game, right? Of course,
I have a reason to, and I think I know why. The armor attack is now block plus triangle.
Okay.
But I'm gonna leave that discussion for later when it becomes relevant.
Okay, gotcha.
But for now, what I want to say is that Plus Ultra is block plus circle, which is Plus Ultra 2 in the previous game. So what's up with that?
Right. Yeah.
Considering how the meter is divided into 3, maybe we don't have Plus Ultra 2. Period. And they removed that cinematic super from the game, but instead they changed it to something like Plus Ultra while in Rising, or Plus Ultra that kills the opponent that closes the game. It's a cinematic.
I could see that, yeah. Them going, okay, you still have 2 supers, but you gotta activate Rising.
I think that will also help, because now with the Rising cinematic, as quick as it is, you're still going to see it like twice before the final character, going off of how quick it refills.
Yeah, for sure.
So it could help with the flow as well.
Yeah, the Rising system, I mean, as we theorized in the past, it basically transforms some characters, giving them brand new moves. Bakugo gets the missiles in the back. These are the animations of the activation.
Ooh, swing and a miss, Gloveku.
What?
Swing and a miss.
What are you talking
we
about?
We actually don't see a single new move from Rising.
No, look. This creates the missile. So use quirk 1 is now backed with missile. It's a new move.
This is not a new move.
It's an enhanced move.
What I'm saying. It enhances the existing moveset. If you look in that combo, quirk 2 from Bakugo is armored.
Right.
However, if you go back to the announcement trailer, in that show, they showed a little combo from Bakugo, and it wasn't armored. It was
so
normal,
and
it wasn't in Rising.
Okay, I guess in Rising it becomes an armored move. So enhancing existing moves, at least so far.
Yes.
This guy kind of becomes like a different character model altogether. I'd be surprised if this is the same
character model
moveset.
is different.
There's no way this is the same moveset. There's no way the original Shigaraki's doing
target
this.
combo is the exact same.
No shot. This finisher here?
No, this is likely a separate quirk move.
Yeah.
Which could be, could be not. I'm not going to... It's a speculation.
Right.
But the air target combo is the exact same.
Right. Dabi
Same
just like
Dabi.
affects the stage like crazy, because like look at all the flames in this stage now. Like
that's actually the stage itself.
No shot.
This is the stage where like Shoto
where
fights
they just
Dabi.
fight? It's so uneven though. It's like
that's actually another change from in this game.
Okay.
Stages are different. During that same stage, you see like a building to the left. That's like a ramp. And in later on here, we see Deku and Shigaraki fighting on that same building.
There they are, yeah. There they are right here.
And another stage where they show like
okay, so the
Koda.
Rising is not putting the flames down, is what you're saying.
Yeah, the flames are part of the stage.
Okay.
His Rising may have another effect with flames, sort of like Blade Battler's second Bangai, where it just has a global effect.
Right.
But whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, here we see that pause.
Oh, you want that projectile? You want the Dabi
projectile. But look at this stage. You see the building to the right, you see the building to the left. Deku can 100% walk around that building.
Right.
And I think that's something they are adding. They're adding uneven terrain, they're adding buildings, walls, everything.
Yeah, I mean, they always had walls and buildings and a bunch of destructible stuff.
But
I
in the
guess...
previous games, they just were destroyed in like a single touch. You walk into them and they broke apart. Not here. I'm sure you can like jump up, go into like ledges and such. And that's supported by this same trailer actually, because of a new mechanic.
They're doing a JJK.
Sorta.
I see.
And if you go back further, when they're talking about the basic mechanics and the mission guard.
Okay, they mentioned guard. Yep.
A little further back.
Right here?
Yeah, that. You see Shoto starts blocking, and Davi does his target combo. However, if you look very closely at Shoto, he transitions from a grounded block into an aerial block.
Okay. So ground.
And that's a little bit of an even terrain, and that's aerial block.
He's in the air. Okay.
So
what about it?
This game has aerial block. You can block in the air, unlike the previous games.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, previous game, though, it was only just guard in the air.
And I think this was added mainly because to avoid setups that's like, oh, I'm going to push you off a ledge mid-block string, so you cannot block it.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, this game, it seems like you spend a lot more time in the air. Air combos for a lot of characters in One's Justice 1 and 2 were very limited, and they've basically revamped the air combos for everyone. Like, you just combo mostly in the air from the looks of the trailer so far. So,
Indeed.
Yeah, I think a lot of the time you're just going to be spending up there. It makes a lot of sense. I didn't even remember there was no air blocking. Cool. So,
yeah. Another thing I want to talk about, if you go back to the very beginning, when the match starts, you can see that Deku is called Izuku Midoriya. Shigaraki is called Tomura Shigaraki.
Yes.
If you go back to One's Justice 2, Izuku Midoriya was what they called base Deku. And then you had Izuku Midoriya shoot style, Izuku Midoriya 100% full cowling. I'm thinking that they straight up axed the previous Dekus and they left us with the latest version. Same with Shigaraki, but Shigaraki has a few more indications of it because Tomura Shigaraki was what they called the code Shigaraki from One's Justice 2.
Okay, so counterpoint, you could be right, of course, but counterpoint, Shigaraki in One's Justice 2, the original one that was also in One's Justice 1, is called Shigaraki before style.
Yes, and that Shigaraki had a Plus Ultra 1. Do you remember what it was?
It was the puddle on the ground.
Yes, this same Shigaraki has that exact same Plus Ultra.
It's not exactly the same. It's not exactly the same. It's got the same effect, but it's bigger. It's like this. Okay, like it's not exactly the same. Same effect in the end, but I feel like if I was an inch off the ground, that would not be caught by that thing. I don't think an inch off the ground is enough to stop it here. I don't think that's the same. So yeah, just to like play devil's advocate and going, maybe what they did was change the names of the previous characters, and the most recent version has just the regular name.
That could be what happened, of course. We could lose the previous characters. That's also a possibility.
Totally.
Considering that they're... Also, something that I noticed, Davi has his traps. They did not leave us.
Oh.
If you look when he goes into Rising, there's the fire from the stage.
Trap. Yeah, and there's a trap right there, right?
Yeah, but that's different fire. That's a python. That's a trap.
Different fire. Or maybe the Rising just places traps. Who knows? Maybe I was right. Maybe it puts fire on the stage. Yeah, it's too much speculation at this point. Now, I do want to talk about the bursts, because I think this was your discovery. Now, we don't know if assists are still the way to break combos. We don't even know if there's a way to break combos, because there's 3 characters now. They might just let you rock, you know, and not give you any combo breaks. But I believe you found a burst of sorts, which is, I think, when Zero... Right here. Yeah. So when Zero is attacking Shigaraki, who's in Rising, let me go frame by frame. Shigaraki is just going to flip out of the combo right here. He used bursts. Zero keeps comboing, but Shigaraki is already out and bursting. Boom. So there's a burst now. And I didn't see any assist coming in. Also, this effect is pretty similar to the combo break effect that we had in the previous game. So there is a burst, we just don't know what it uses now.
And my speculation is that it uses the pips from that are beneath the health bars.
Right.
Because whenever you're being hit or blocking stuff, it glows, it pulses.
Yeah.
So you can just... And I think...
Right here is a great example of what you're talking about. So you're going to hit Shigaraki. You notice, like, this isn't shiny at all because Deku is comboing, but Shigaraki is getting hit. And look at how shiny that pip is on Shigaraki, right? So that might be the combo break. I've been speculating that it is the new mechanic, which is when you use a counterattack. When you get attacked through a counter, it triggers this, which is a counter crash. But we don't see what happens after. So maybe that does not consume this, and it's just shiny because he got hit and he can use a burst. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, that's my theory, and this is just a way to prevent armor through your attack into a full combo and you're dead, basically. And basically to, like, if you're just mashing, you're going to get hit by the cinematic over and over again for like 600 damage every time.
Right.
And that's costly. That's a big amount of damage here. It's a chunk of the health bar.
Yeah, damage. It seems to be a very high damage game. Now, the previous game did have a damage cap at 24,000 damage. The max health bar is not 30,000 anymore. It's 3,000. But you see this going to 2,400. I wonder if that's the damage cap, if it's back, but we can't tell because he's just dead, right?
It didn't hit the cap there. Like, if it was possible, he could have combo there. Hit more. And
no,
speaking
no.
of...
You could combo. You could keep the combo going in One's Justice 2. It's just the damage cap was... Like, at that point, you were dealing one damage per hit no matter what.
Yeah,
right?
I remember
That's
now,
what I'm talking about. Like, the damage cap might still be there, or they might just be letting you rock.
Something I do want to say is that I think armor is actually block plus quirk 1, because that's the input for burst now.
Oh!
In the previous game,
as you're
they
getting
added
hit?
a mechanic where if you were blocking and inputted an armor attack at the same time as you were in a block string.
Oh, and a guard, the guard
you
cancel?
would push. Yeah, you would guard cancel. So I think they simplified the input because you're going to do it more often. You're going to do it in the air, in a combo and such. So it's friendlier for everyone else.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see it for sure. Smoke, anything else before we move on? We're getting into nitty-gritty stuff here.
I got a few stuff.
All right, let's
If you look through this trailer, you will see that characters dodge.
Yeah, all the time.
Sometimes it shows up as right there. You saw it. Dodge, it's the right stick. Dodge by flicking the right stick.
Oh, I don't like that.
However, later on in the trailer, you see Bakugo inputting dodge by doing block plus left stick.
Oh,
just like the older game.
Yeah, just like the older
So
games.
it could be either a setting, or you can just do either or.
Okay. I can see that. Good spots.
Throughout the trailer, you see Bakugo doing something called rising action. You can better see when there's the 4 screens showing the cycle, and in one of the small screens you see him do it.
Right, so it's right here. So what screen are we looking at?
We're looking at counterattack.
Counterattack. So he's doing a yellow right there. Boom. And he got hit. Wait, what the hell did he hit?
No, yeah, keep going. They show other stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how his
No, keep going.
But how does his yellow get cut off?
Because Toga did hit her.
Oh, she was
attack.
on yellow as well, and she hit first, so she breaks his guard. Boom. Oh, keep going?
No, yeah, wrong screen then.
It was the unblockable attack.
Maybe. It's one of these.
Is right here. Is it this? It does an unblockable?
No.
Okay, well, I just smoke.
Well,
all right, wait, there's a Bakugo up there too.
screens.
There's a Bakugo up there too. Hey, you just jump blocked that attack. Look at that. Kind of sick. You're like, here comes the yellow. Jumps up.
Oh yeah, that's a confirmation of air block. You're right. I didn't catch that.
I don't know, that could be a just guard as well, but.
But yeah, in one of these screens, God forbid we ever find it.
Bro, I don't. I do not see shit.
there's an input called rising action, which is done by blocking and the jump button.
Okay. Oh, is that what Dabi did?
No. What that does... Remember how in the announcement trailer we saw Bakugo doing an armor dash thing? He like was armor going up into the air and back to the ground, and we thought, oh, that's a new quirk move.
Yeah.
Well, in one of the screens it showed that is rising action.
So that's just a new mechanic.
Input. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, whenever you go into rising, you get a new move straight up. For Bakugo, is this armor dash? It could be something else for other characters.
Let me tell you then, it's not in this split screen, because Bakugo is never in Rising in this split screen. No one is in Rising in that split screen.
Look for it in the meantime.
Yeah, we'll look for it later, I guess. Just trust, take Smoke at his word.
Yeah.
For now.
Another thing I wanted to check out is here.
Rising action.
Actually. Right in
found
this
Rising action.
spot too. Yeah,
right,
but there's a spot where it's just shown doing the thing straight up. But while we're here, there's just something else I want to cover.
Okay, what do we want to cover?
It's another mechanic that's, if you play fighters, this is blue health.
So there's a reason for you to tag out. I mean, yeah, right there. Right there, we just saw Bakugo recovering a ton of yellow health, right? So a reason for you to tag out... because that is
go
recoverable.
Back, you can see it a little clearer. There on Dabi, for example, here on Bakugo 2, you can see that there's a dark red health. That you can see it earlier on. Shigaraki gains it by blocking an attack from Shoto. Bam.
Oh, I see, right there. So he's taking this damage, but he has this recoverable health right here.
No, that deep red is their recoverable health. You can see it on Dabi, for example. And there, you can see it.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
And you can note is that
Deku is doing the combo, and he has a little bit of recoverable right there.
It's noticeably darker than the actual indication of how much the combo dealt. And if you tag out, that character will recover that health.
Yeah.
Dabi also, throughout this, he does a few moves where he does an air target combo and he takes self-damage. And it's in that recoverable health form. So
gotcha. Yeah, Dabi's gonna be...
That's a mechanic.
He's gonna be a suicider. And he's gonna sacrifice on health for power, which makes a lot of sense. And yeah, it thanks to this being a tag game, then he can just recover. It's true.
One last thing I want to go over is the possible loss of assists.
I think I talked about it.
Yeah, we mentioned it in passing, but
okay.
Through way earlier, like right at the start when they're going over the mechanics.
Yeah.
You can see that Deku swaps into Shoto for half cooldown on whiff, and that's.
Oh,
just
I
what
remember
happens.
the clip, yeah.
Yeah, you went over this, and he changes, but it's on half cooldown, which is what a neutral assist did in the previous game.
Yeah.
There is no indication that it's an input hold to tag out or something like that. So we would have to see. But this
there's
could mean
no indication at all on how the tag happens, right? Because
so it's speculation, but
it's just like he's doing a counter attack and then the switch happens, but that's not on the input registry.
Yeah. So it's speculation for now. Tagging out during neutral, on whiff, or while doing a block string does have cooldown. However, tagging out mid-combo while blocking or during with a DHC, it's full cooldown.
That's interesting. Because like usually it's the other way, right? When you use it offensively, you get less of a cooldown. When you use it as a defensive mechanic, you get a big cooldown. But here, I guess you're just like encourage the guard cancel all the time.
Always
because it's a very small cooldown too. Yeah. So
it's always long cooldown unless you're doing on neutral or on whiff.
So I guess you just never block. But maybe there's like a mini game where like not an actual mini game, but you know, the opponent switches and you react by switching too, and like you just show up at each other's back by reacting like that.
Or the enemy switches, they go in for another block string, but you do an armored attack to go into counter clash, or they go for an unblockable move, but because it's too slow, you just jump out. And it's all kinds of wacky shit that we're gonna be seeing once the game drops, or next week at PAX.
Next week at PAX, the game is going to be playable for the first time. Really excited to see what players have to say about it. I think we're going to get confirmation on at least what the pips are. We're going to get confirmation on whether assists are a thing or just tags. I think those easy to confirm things are definitely going to come out of that. Obviously, I don't think we're going to discover the entire game just by having people play it. I think in large what's going to happen is we're going to clear those questions real quick and new questions are going to arise, and they're going to get more and more specific over time. But yes, for more of this breakdown, make sure to check out the video on the main channel. Smoke, thank you so much for catching everything that we missed over
no problem
over this period.
It's been a pleasure.
Nice. With that, folks, we're going to move on to some other Bandai Namco news, which is Death Note. Death Note next week. Apparently, we're going to be playing it here live on Twitch. I'll upload the matches to the second channel. Death Note doesn't do well on the main channel, so we're done. New roles are coming out. X, Kira, and N are both coming out at the same time, which is, I don't think they have done this with Watari and PA Chief. So yeah, 2 roles one day. Should be interesting. August 27, I believe that's Tuesday. But usually they come out on... No, wait. August 27? That's a Thursday. That's a Wednesday. So is it out Tuesday usually? I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah. First time hearing this? Yeah, you don't advertise this super well. They put out the tweet and call it a day. But let's talk about Shinobi Striker. Speaking of DLC, this just came out. Just came out, 7th anniversary, as well as Kakuzu DLC. Kakuzu is the first heal type DLC in 2 years. The last DLC character, specifically, not Jutsu, but the last DLC character for heal types was on August 25th, 2023. So in 3 days, it will be 2 years, 2 full years to the day.
And that was who? Kaguya?
Kaguya, yeah. Kaguya was the last one. Now, there has been other DLC. There has been, like, some DLC Jutsu. They have a new ultimate that is really cool with the seven tail beasts. But as far as the full character, it has been a very, very long time. Kakuzu is cool. I think his first Jutsu is basically just placing a turret. The review is coming out today. It should be out by the time you watch this, honestly. Stitch is a very original heal. It doesn't heal you too much, but it applies a buff to you and your teammates, healing you a little bit. And then, most of the healing you get in the next 15 seconds comes from the damage you deal to your opponents. You and your teammates. So, like, each teammate is working for their own heal, which I think is kind of cool. This is a turret that you place. You can place a fire, and you can place a wind turret, and if you place them together, they merge and just shoot fucking majestic fireballs. And then this ultimate is also very good. I think this animation straight up just kills someone, and then you get an install where this is your strong attack, and this is basically your light attack. You can just cancel your light attack into more of this and spam the hell out of these Labubus. And yeah, this is the dumbest outfit they've ever done. Kakuzu's a cool DLC. Cool. It's so dumb. Kakuzu's a cool DLC. Had a lot of fun playing him. Check out the review for more details. But that's not all, because this is like a minute of the trailers to Kakuzu. They released a new visual, a new weapon for heal types, SS+. You put on the mask, you start losing health. But then if you conclude the combo, it heals you. Kind of technical. I played against a few of these weapons. This is going to be toxic. From the people that I know that have tried this weapon, it's not out yet. This is going to be annoying as hell. Like, this has a very long stun time. Worse than the claws. I don't know what they were thinking. But that's apparently is going to be pretty annoying to deal with. Turtles are coming next month. 3 turtles. One heals. Another one explodes. Another one puts lava. They added a battle pass, which is the dumbest thing ever, bro. So the battle pass is not... It's not paid. It's free. And the argument here is like, yo, we give you free esoterics. I played it yesterday. There's a point limit of 300 points per day. So you can't grind this out. So they want you to come back every day, which is the usual psychological trick of trying to make the game a part of your daily routine, instead of respecting the player's time and being like, yo, if you want to grind it out, thank you for spending your free time on our game, you know? Let me reward you with some scrolls. No, you hit the 300 point limit and they send you out. 300 points is not enough to get level 2, by the way. 600 points is going to be enough to get level 2 and a little bit of progress towards level 3. And this is going to get worse and worse over time. By level 5, I doubt you can get it in a day. Like, to get esoterics, you're going to need 7 days at least, and this goes for a while. I think it's a pretty bad implementation of a battle pass thanks to that daily limit. Even though it's free. Just play more Globku, you got time. It's not even a time thing. It's a little bit of time every day. And I hate that. I hate that I cannot choose when to play the video game. And it's a common gacha strategy that kind of feels outdated as well. It feels like Bandai is getting to these way too late. Like all these tricks, we've seen them time and time again. And I think I at least am very saturated of them at this point. It's not even clever. It's just frustrating. They're letting you try some weapons for free. If you guys want to try them now. They're letting you try some characters for free. If you want to try them now. They're all going to be in the next coming weeks. Here's the next 4 events. Here's the next promotions. And the new character art, which is... It kind of goes hard. Kind of goes real hard. And they also tease the next DLC character, which is, as everyone predicted, Momoshiki. That is character DLC number 3 for season 9. Out of 4 characters in total. We still don't know who the last one is. Last one is still a mystery. But Momoshiki is going to be number 3 right there. And that is Shinobi Striker. They also touched a lot of... I think a while ago there was a poll on which jutsu do you want to see reworked. And they have just reworked a bunch of them. One you will notice 100% for sure is particle style atomic dismantling. This is so powerful now. The old man, when he activates this, you get hit by rocks before getting hit by the cube, and the cube is gigantic. They made this broken. They made it so broken. Havoc still I haven't seen yet. Nip did the performance too. It crashes a lot less now. They say that every patch, so I don't know how true it is. Every patch they say that. Another game they got a patch this week was Bleach Rebirth of Souls. This one came out of nowhere, straight up. Big change for every character is follow-up ho-ho attacks. So when you do the flash step follow-up, deals a lot more damage. They are encouraging you to use this more instead of just spending the bar for reverses, for reverse actions. And also in ranked matches, it's now limited to 3 games instead of infinite rematches, which is really, really good. Other than that, Bunkai Ichigo I think is dumb again. I think they buffed him like crazy. I think they did a good nerf on... who was it? They didn't touch my goat. Stark. Yeah, they did a good nerf on Stark where if you hit him, the wolves disappear now. It doesn't get them for free. Grimjaw got a good buff. Yeah, I think overall pretty good changes. I don't know how you don't touch Aizen, but you know, you can't get to every problem. They tried to nerf Byakuya. I don't think they did it. Like the flash attack, if you do the flash attack, it's easier to punish. But like you just cancel flash attack against the signature move anyway, so. Yeah, by using special flash attack and signature move properly, it has become easier to force a style of fighting that does not allow opponents to approach. Yeah, this doesn't fix it. So he's still top tier. I think a lot of the top tiers haven't changed.
I mean, that wasn't a nerf at all. That was explicitly a buff.
No. Flash attack reduced recovery time, increased the damage and guard stun time. Oh, no, you're right. Flash attack is less vulnerable. Wait, they just buffed Byakuya? Okay. This is what I read.
Yeah, increased recovery time.
This is so dumb. Okay, buddy. Okay. All right. Anyway. I don't agree. But the start of the patch was definitely the new DLC character. We got Retsu Unohana. And then she goes Bankai, actually changes the name to Yachiru Unohana, and it's a very unique character. I mentioned this in my review, but if more characters were designed like this, I think the game would be a lot less boring. It would be in a much better place. I'm still a fan of Bleach Rebirth of Souls, and I love seeing what they do with each character. The design, gameplay-wise, is incredible. But it is a game where very often you're stalling. You're waiting for bars to fill up. You're waiting to go into evolution or into sublimation. Because if you do not wait, you are selling. You are actually losing the match by trying to kill the opponent as fast as possible. The Konpaku system is legit. The more I play, a system that I just actively dislike. But she does not have to wait at all. She builds her own awakening, her own fighting spirit, by landing certain attacks. Instead of being a comeback character, she is a snowball character. She's someone that if she has her way, she evolves faster than anyone else, and she is absolutely deadly once she reaches sublimation. An actual touch of death machine. I think I opened my video with a TOD, because it's just that easy. It's just that easy. This is in Spirit Drive, obviously, but like it's just flash attack, cancel it to this, cancel it to... You don't even need SP2 here, I think. It's just SP1 would be enough.
Wow.
Yeah, I did mention, like, okay, you saw that. That was on Rukia. She doesn't have a lot of health. Here's Kinpachi. Kinpachi has 14,000 health. I think, right? Yeah. It's close. Oh my god. Come on.
It was on Rukia. She doesn't have a ton of health. Well, Kinpachi here has 14,000. Watch me delete that.
It's nothing fancy, but she can get to Spirit Drive extremely fast, and that's where the character's strength comes from. She can also heal, especially if she has a unique bar active. She's kind of a boss character, so really powerful. I don't think she's unbeatable by any means, but more importantly to me, she's just a lot more fun to play because you'd never have to stall ever. And I will say, it should have been Nemu. I finished reading Bleach already. It should have been Nemu. So you're saying your favorite arc, your favorite twist moment, which was this. You've told me that yesterday.
It wasn't this. It was later on when Kenpachi is fighting Gerard, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then it has the whole... I don't know if it's animated, so I don't want to spoil.
No, I don't think it is yet. But like,
yeah,
she's a part of your favorite moment. It is animated?
Yeah.
It has been? You sure? Isn't it next? It's against Gerard? We haven't done Gerard yet.
But yeah, Kenpachi has a little moment with Yachiru, a little implied twist.
Yeah, it's not.
And then something.
Yeah,
that
no, it ain't.
art
It's
is my favorite in the entire manga.
Fuck,
honestly.
call me a fake Bleach fan, bro. I didn't get gaslit by 420. And yeah, so that's out, and it's pretty sick. And I hope they take these lessons, like, of what really works well in this game, and hopefully take it into a next one. I would hate to see this be the last game Tamsoft ever makes, but it's a game with its problems for sure. New Bleach drama soon. Yes, 420 is a fake fan. In other news, Blue Protocol, no longer of Bandai Namco, launches in October. The closed beta starts today, so it's going right now, a closed beta if you got an invite, but they've announced an October release date. Seems like a lot of games are just coming out now that GTA 6 announced the delay. During Gamescom, we also got a new trailer for the 7 Deadly Sins Origin, the Genshin Impact like. Basically this trailer is to announce that a closed beta is coming, and signups are also open right now. They do not say, as far as I know, when the closed beta is happening, but you can sign up if you want to. We're going to close the show with some fighting games, specifically one fighting game. They got some patch. They got a big patch Guilty Gear Strive, the big patch that finally added ranked matches is here. Bunch of a bunch of different Vanquisher. Damn.
Vanquisher.
That looks so cool. Why don't you vanquish that job interview? Saw that tweet.
They didn't call it Daredevil. It should have been Daredevil.
Oh, Daredevil is not bad. Daredevil is not bad. But yes, ranked is here. And on top of that, look, man, this is what a fighting game does. And when I say shit like anime games need to get their shit together, you have an indicator for the opponent's connection type. The connection type. Alright? If they are using a wireless connection, it switches to a wireless icon. You can vote to cancel match. So let's say you accept the match, you both play, it starts lagging like crazy. You can cancel the match if you and your opponent agree. You just go, actually, this is dog shit. You don't have to force anyone to quit. You can also just straight up block a player. You block a player, you never find them again in a queue. How long is it going to be until we have these anime games? Please, please. So yeah, look, this is what it looks like.
That's neat.
That's all you need. That's all you need. Vote to cancel right there. Yep. We got balance changes. I don't know if we need to get into balance changes. There's one that maybe I'll look at, which is
Not again.
2x KOV looking fire.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with Bridget. But
there's so many bugs. Great.
There's so many bugs. I think overall the feeling is really good on the patch. I don't think characters have been dramatically changed, but the feeling is pretty good from what I've been seeing. But there's some bugs.
I don't know how this game breaks the way it does. I posted a clip on Premium General a little earlier, and it's just the match ends in some random stairs. I don't know how they do it.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, Bridget, so yeah, I guess I'll loosely explain it. So Bridget got a new change where Rock Baby, her command grab in the air, now always breaks the wall if it's close enough to it. And that has very bad implications for when you do a jump dust.
This feels intentional, bro.
Tell me it doesn't.
It kind of feels like, yo, if you do this special condition, it ends in the White House stairs.
Damn, the end of this, the kills to the game. Bridget puts Soul down the stairs.
Also, I don't know if you knew this, but Goku is in the game files and he's actually holding the game together. If you remove Goku, the game breaks.
Load-bearing Goku.
Yeah,
He's a load-bearing Goku.
Oh, so he has the heart virus right now. That's why it's breaking.
No, he was chained and trapped in the hyper.
Yeah. So the world is collapsing around him. But I think the big highlight is definitely Lucy. So guys, what are your thoughts on Lucy, Enderup, and Ashra? Because you guys have been playing her for sure.
I'll let you go
Strong.
first.
Yeah, strong. Very, very simple. She just got the big normals and is like extremely fast. Like for the size of her normal that she has, is shocking how fast she is. A little weak on the pressure end, despite that. Like, there's not much to really do other than just normal whip, go back to neutral. So there's nothing to really like mix people with. So you just gotta catch them out off guard and neutral.
Oh, so that like cross up low thing she has is not it's not big on the pressure side. Is it more of an O-key thing?
You don't get much reward for it. If you have 50 meter, then you do something neat with it. But other than that, you don't really get much pressure for it.
Gotcha.
Especially off the overhead, since you can't do her biggest damaging thing, which is confirming into her hack, which gives you so much damage. You'd think she'd be low damage with the speed. That's usually how Strive characters work. Milia, Chip, Bridget, yada yada. Nah, you hack someone, and all of a sudden you can reach upwards of like 250 damage if you know what riding to do.
Damn. Okay, we do have some chombos from Ashura that we can maybe take a look at.
Yeah, so what I really love about her combo system is her normals kind of go into everything that you think of. So her slashes can't go into heavy slashes. Which allows you to go into a whip, which brings in the debuff, and then that gives you the combo extensions. Like, her ability to like unlock her damage that way is super fucking cool.
Okay,
and that's
so
without even going into the
hack. So you're starting with heavy slash into
6H.
this. Okay. And then
yeah, that's
you're
6
extending
saves.
with kick.
It's-
What a sick kick, by the way.
Yeah.
This is a special
Yeah.
attack, right?
Yeah, that's a special, and since that involves hit whip, that triggers the debuff, which extends the hit stun, and you can go more into it.
And this is you going back into slash here? What are you doing?
Yeah, that's close slash.
All right, and then you do the
into
2
down
white
slash,
okay.
and then whip again. Which also you get to end the combo with the debuff again, so you've got it for the next hit.
Sick. So like, yeah. So basically, this pickup right here. This is the charged whip, right? So when you charge the whip, it bounces up bigger in a way that you can connect with a kick. And then this right here is what is allowing you to basically just restart the combo and do two combos in one.
So any of the moves that involve the whip will activate that debuff.
Gotcha.
To give you the extra hit stun, so that it gives her a lot of combo ability. This involves a hack. I fucking love the hack. It's so good.
Right, the hack is happens on a delay. You put the counter hits in there.
Yeah, I found out you can trigger the counter hit in combos, so that also increases your combo ability with stuff.
So Ashura, as someone who has no idea what I'm looking at, what is this hack mechanic again?
All right, so it kind of is a super, right? You spend 50 tension. And it freezes the screen, and now you can pick up to 3 of these, I think. It spends RAM.
It's as many as you can spend the RAM of, and you can pick multiple of the same one as long as you have the RAM for it.
All right,
and
so
once
here?
the super is, so I pick 2 of the dots. So this is actually important because this is the order I'm picking these in. So I'm picking the dots twice first. Then I'm picking the counter hit 1/3. So once I get to the point in the combo where it pops, I get my counter hit, and then I can continue the combo further.
Gotcha.
And the last hit is a dot again, so it refreshes the dot duration and continues burning them.
Right there, you loaded up the things. Dot, counter hits, dot, right? So after a delay, this fills up and it activates. So that is filling up. It fills, poison, and now counter hit, and now poison again.
Yep. Yeah, so it refreshes the poison, and then you get all your combo, and you can do so much damage with it. It's so fucking fun. I love it.
What a mechanic. Wow.
And you can kind of treat it as like its own little roaming cancel, since you can cancel the recovery of specials with the hack.
Yeah.
So
what else were we looking here? This drains the opponent's meter, right?
No,
that drains life.
That drains life. That heals you.
Okay.
That heals you.
Yeah,
there's one that drains meter, right?
No, that pacify reduces meter built.
Meter build.
Pacify.
Oh, okay. So you use it after they get the positive bonus, and they don't.
Yeah, you can actually you can use it after the positive bonus and just stop all meter gain. You can literally cancel
got it.
Yep.
Resistance glitch. What would that be?
Resistance glitch increases the amount of risk you take on block.
Okay, so
if you're taking a lot of attacks while blocking, that will fill up pretty quickly. And optics inhibition is just the stealth thing.
Yeah, it makes you invisible. But that's
just to be clear,
bad.
all of these hacks show up in the same position every time, or
Yeah,
like they're there.
No, that's not a dumb question given that Asuka is in the game, right? So
no, I was wondering if it was like consistent or something like Hero from Smash.
Lucy pulls out a giant book and has to go through a bunch of hack lists.
Right.
The hacks remain the same. Everything's there. It's just the order you want to put them in is all on you, and being able to creatively use them in different situations. This is probably my favorite super in the game. I love this shit.
Crazy how there's now menuing in a fighting game. Never before thought
Didn't
about.
Smash Brothers already do that with Hero?
Yeah, but Smash Brothers is not a real game.
True.
Have you seen Asuka? You gotta look up Asuka, bro.
Asuka's definitely.
You gotta look up Asuka, bro.
Yeah.
Look at it after this.
Yeah, look at it after.
Asuka here with his dual disc. He's trying to get the heart of the cards.
Asuka is the menu, okay? Like, dude. I would love to know though your experience in ranked. Like, what do you think of the whole system since you've been trying it out?
I never want to steal.
What a cutout! What a cutout! That's insane.
I never want to see a fucking tower ever again in my life, dude. Holy crap.
Let's go.
So
I'll take it as a good thing.
Yeah, ranked is very good. there is kind of the issue, since it is a very new thing and everyone's getting on it. The rank disparity when you're doing match placement is kind of insane. So my first ever rank match, I was trying to learn Dizzy.
It was against
I got a character it was
yeah.
it was a character level 600 plus Happy Chaos. So I got
Yeah,
fucking
but
rolled.
that Happy Chaos was also probably going through the replacement, so I didn't really take that into account.
Yeah, early rank pains, right? Where you're running into everyone. Yeah. Eventually, that just fixes itself, I guess.
Yeah, it'll fix itself eventually, but like it's a crazy experience to start with when you're trying to get through your match placements. But
For
yeah,
sure.
the rank's great.
Nice, awesome. That's
So
great
much
to
better.
hear. Honestly, great to hear. Get on it, Anime Games, and give us this experience. But that's gonna do it for today's Around the Bush. If you guys want to watch this live and get a little bit of Q&A before and after the show, just drop by twitch.tv/globku every Friday. Thank you so much for watching, and catch you guys in the next one. Bye.